You know what's interesting is the tropical Atlantic has been more active than the Western Pacific lately, and as we start off the month of July, it still feels like it's going to stay that way. There's several areas out there right now that I'm still keeping a pretty close eye on here. The National Hurricane Center actually has upgraded this little swirl towards the north and east of Bermuda to a tropical depression, and they expect it to become a tropical storm. It will be named Edouard once it moves towards the north and east, but here's the deal. You take a closer look at the visible satellite imagery. Bermuda right in here, and there's your low-level circulation right here. The bulk of the convection is located towards the north and east, and what this tells us is that basically there is a lot of wind shear acting in on this. This is all kind of being blown off towards the east. Think of if you blow on a candle, the flame kind of tips towards the side. That's exactly what's happening here. You have stronger winds aloft and down at the surface, and tropical systems don't like that. So I think if this was the Western Pacific or anywhere outside the Atlantic, this would not be upgraded to a tropical storm, but the National Hurricane Center as of late has a track record making storms like this tropical systems. Yeah, that's just the age we live in, I suppose. Meanwhile, though, I mean, this is all associated with a line of instability, actually a stationary front stretching all the way back towards the southeastern U.S. Been bringing pretty good thunderstorms across northeastern Florida, southeastern Georgia the last week or so. Well, just on the tail end of that, it does look like the potential of another area of development over the Gulf of Mexico. The National Hurricane Center has even given this a 20% chance of development. There is some mid-level support for it. We take a look at the GFS actually going ahead through our Monday into Tuesday. It does increase instability out here across the entire southeastern U.S., but overall, not seeing too much in the form of development on most of the model guidance. Now, the ECMWF ensemble, a bit of model support for something possibly developing off of the East Coast, very small, and that would not be until the mid to latter part of next week. But it is interesting. You know, this is all still a part of that stationary boundary out here. As far as the rest of the tropical Atlantic, none of the long-range ensembles really show anything out here, and it really is just not conducive for development. We got plenty of shear located out in this area. Actually, I'll pull up the shear from the University of Wisconsin, kind of show you what we're talking about here over the Caribbean, a little bit lower towards the south and east, but there's just not enough moisture located in that area as well. So you need a lot of these factors to come together. Overall, though, pretty quiet in the tropics. Just going to continue to watch this stationary boundary out here. At the very least, today's just another day where that instability is bringing yet more thunderstorms across much of northeastern Florida and southeastern Georgia. Pretty interesting, actually. You can see all these popping up, and this is, of course, due to daytime heating. You get that summer heating with, June and July, but also that instability aloft associated with that stationary front in the area. So kind of interesting. Still tropical in nature, but not a tropical system, if you will. Anyways, that is all I'm going to talk about on this one. I'm trying to do more of these Atlantic updates since you know I am in this area. But if you have anything you want to hear about, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions as well, please let me know down in the comment box below. Always appreciate that. And yeah, I hear rumbling of thunder outside right now as making this video too. So it's kind of interesting. Fun times this time of year in this part of the country, if you like thunderstorms and things like that. I do miss the snow, though. All right, guys, stay safe out there. As always, though, thanks for watching.